Hey guys, it's Mo from Datawisp. Today I want to show you some of the features that we have to work with the data from the Solana blockchain. There's a couple of different things that you can do, both importing program data and then looking into people's wallets and things. So let's just jump into it and I'll show you what you can do with Datawisp. So the first thing that we can do is we can actually import Solana data directly. One of the reasons that we like Solana is because it's fast and cheap, obviously, but also data is structured really nicely and easily for the purposes of data analysis. So if you click here on the data sets section, you can click import and then go to the Solana tab. Here we're going to be importing some data from Orca. So I'm just going to call it Orca. And then I've got a program address that I will copy and paste in here. And then if you're using an Anchor on-chain IDL, you can keep this checked and just press import. But if you're not, you have to copy paste an IDL. So I'm going to import using custom IDL and then just go over to Orca's documentation and grab this from here. It's pretty long, so just got to make sure we get all of it. And then copy, paste in here, press import, and it takes a little bit to load, but it should appear as a valid data source in Datawisp when you do this.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay. Orca has been imported. So now we can navigate over to a new sheet, and then here in the source block, we can actually just type in Orca. And now you can see that all the data is in here. So let's take a look at Whirlpool. So we can preview this data set by clicking here on the little eyeball, and you can see all the data here for the Whirlpool. So token A, which I think is the mint ID for the first token, and then if we scroll over, you can see everything else. Token mint B, so I think that's just the one that is being converted into. So obviously you have to have some knowledge of what this data represents and stuff to work with it, but here's how you get it loaded into Datawisp. Now the next thing I want to show is if you have an NFT collection, such as Solana Monkey Business, you can actually import that as well. So if you go here, click here, we call it, Solana Monkey Business, and then import NFT collection. And then anything that is a valid Metaplex collection, you could just paste the address in here, press import, and the same thing will happen. And so if we go here, I say, let's make a new source. I call it Solana Monkey Business. You can see that this loaded in here correctly. And now if I press here, or if I just make a table, you can see that all the information from the collection is loaded in here. The next thing you can do is if your collection is not actually in there, but you just have a list of your NFT mint list, as a lot of projects have, you can actually just import it as a CSV file. So here we have, for example, the MetaOps collection. And we've just imported it, and now we can use it in combination with any of the other Datawisp blocks. So one thing we're going to do here is I'm going to show you another block that is pretty useful. Do this. Load Solana Wallets, and then actually connect this to here and select the token address. Now what this will do is it'll grab all the wallet addresses of anyone that matches being a holder of these tokens. So if we do this, should take a second, but now you can see every wallet in here that owns one of these. If you scroll over to the amount, you can also see some of them are ones and some of them are zeros. The zeros are people who used to hold this token. Maybe that's relevant to you, maybe it's not, but if you actually want to filter this out, it's pretty easy. We can add a filter and then give our filter a condition. We want to say where token amount is equal or is equal to 1. And now, as you can see, if we do this here. You'll see that these are all current holders of these tokens. So that's it. This is obviously just the Solana specific stuff. There's a lot more that Datawisp can do that isn't just specific to Solana. If you want to see how you can use Datawisp to manage all this data and find insights from it, then check out some of the other videos that we've created.